I'm Anton.
I'm Mia Hananashi. I'm a member of the Handyman Service Club. One day, I was rushed to the ER. I needed surgery right away. Then, a few hours later... What is this? The doctor found this chunk of metal inside me. And there was more than just one. They just kept coming out. It all started a few weeks ago. It's happening again. I woke up one day and my stomach was killing me. I started getting these mysterious stomach aches when I was in elementary school. Ouch. It wasn't my period. It felt like someone was trying to cut me open from the inside. I always took painkillers to deal with it, but then... What the... I noticed something was different. I felt something hard inside of me. I'm sure my stomach is just swollen. Something was off, but I decided to forget about it. The next day...
Go! You got this!
Bring it, Hananashi! I was playing basketball in PE. Usually I was pretty good at basketball, but... No! When I tried to run past her... What the... Hananashi! I lost my balance and fell down. I win. Ouch! Something was wrong with me. My body felt really heavy and I just couldn't move around like before.
Mia, you okay? You got a nosebleed. Let me carry you to the school nurse.
Thanks. What's happening to me? Then my friend helped me up, but then...
Ah! So heavy! What have you been eating?
Stop being rude! I had a lot of muscle, so I was heavier than most girls out there. But... not again! I was nearly 200 pounds now. I was getting way too fat. I gotta do something. I was watching my diet and I exercised on a daily basis, but for some reason, it wasn't working. I had no idea why, though. And recently, I was gaining weight faster than before. Where did it go? Oh, Mia, have you seen my glasses? Mom, it's on your head. Oh, thanks. I think I'm getting old. You've always been like this. My mom was really forgetful. And she's always been like this. I don't have time for this. I got enough on my plate as is. Then one day...
Wow, it really works!
It's a metal detector. It can detect anything within its radius. Thought it might come in handy.
Akechi brought a metal detector to school.
Look, I'm getting something. Maybe it's gold or something.
So they started playing around with it. Then...
Yeah, it's coming from you.
Me? It was coming from my stomach?
Are you wearing something made of metal?
No!
What are you hiding from us, gold?
No, you idiot! But then, this thought crossed my mind.
Where are you going?
Bathroom! The mysterious stomach aches, my weight, and now this? Not sure how, but I had a feeling all of this was related. One thing was for sure. Something was terribly wrong with my body. So I lifted up my shirt to take a look. Then... What the... Something was inside my stomach. What are those things? I was starting to get scared. Then... What the... It looked like a face of some sort. Ouch! And when I touched it, it hurt like hell. What is this? What the hell is this? I was scared out of my mind. Metal?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. We ran some tests, and there's a bunch of metal fragments inside your stomach.
I headed to the hospital right away, and the doctor told me I had a bunch of metal stuck inside my stomach. That's why the metal detector went off. But wait, why?
Not sure yet, but my guess is you've got hemochromatosis.
What?
Basically, you got too much iron in your system, and it can cause all kinds of trouble to your body. The normal amount of iron in your body is 2 to 3 grams, but once it exceeds that, it starts to pile up in your organs, and it can cause a lot of damage.
So I had this condition. I had way too much iron in my system. Something had to be done right away. So they rushed me to the operation room to remove the excess iron from my body.
Knife, please.
Then, the operation began.
What the? Is that a Jomon pottery?
They started finding chunks of metal in my stomach. And the piece of metal he found, it looked like a Jomon pottery.
What is this? I'm confused.
But there was more. They just kept coming out, and these metal pieces, they came in all different sizes and shapes.
That should be everything.
In total, he found over 60 pounds of metal inside me. And they all looked like a piece of art.
How is this possible? I've never seen anything like it. I'm so confused.
Dr. Asagiri looked really confused. These things were inside me? I couldn't believe it. It was really scary to think about. Needless to say, I had no idea how these things got inside me. I had no idea what was going on.
V, the 26th item on the periodic table. It's a pretty common type of metal, but this is odd.
Yeah. After the operation, Dr. Asagiri reached out to the other scientists for help.
You rarely find iron by itself like this. Most of the time it's mixed with other substances such as sand, stones, minerals, etc. These things need to be processed first. Then we turn them into metal products. And these things, well, this is 100% iron. It's pure.
What? The stuff they found inside my body, it was pure iron, which was really rare to find. How is that possible, though?
The only explanation is they're being produced inside your body. You're probably immune to iron poisoning. The amount of iron we found inside you was enough to kill someone. Not sure how that happened, but yeah.
After that, they let me go home. But they still had no idea what caused this. What's the matter with me? Then, word of mouth spread and everyone found out about what happened within a matter of days. Even the media took notice. I first noticed it a few weeks ago.
Hello, I'm Ashigawa over at Tatara Metalworks.
Huh? Then people from all kinds of companies and research institutes came to see me.
So how do you do it? How'd you produce iron like that?
I have no idea.
Excuse me. I'm Professor Shigemori. I work at Shiguma University.
I don't care. Leave me alone. There she is! That's her! The Iron Woman! You think this is gonna work? Stop! Even the kids in my neighborhood wanted to experiment on me. I was getting sick and tired of this.
Hey, can you make me an action figure made of iron?
I don't know how to do that. And now Rintaro was bugging me about it too. It's her!
She can produce iron, right? Oh yeah, she's not actually human?
Then the kids in my class started talking and they started spreading all kinds of rumors about me. Screw this! What did I do to deserve this? I hated my condition. Why me? This isn't fair. But then I felt this sharp pain in my chest. No way!
No way, dude, gross!
I coughed up another piece of metal. I hate this so much! It was so embarrassing, and there was nothing I could do about it! What the hell is happening to me? Dr. Asagiri was still looking into this, but so far he had nothing. I was constantly worried and I could barely sleep at night. Here you go, honey. Then, one day during breakfast. What the? I found another piece of metal in my miso soup. Mom? It looked exactly like the piece of metal that came out of me the other day. Oh, sorry about that. The bear got mixed in. Huh? What is this thing? Huh? I've been using this since you were little. You put this in your food and it increases the amount of iron in your system. Huh? I had no idea about any of this. My mom always had anemia, so she was using it to increase the level of iron in her system. Wait a minute. But for some reason, I always end up losing it. They just disappear somewhere, so I always had to buy more. What? Now it was all starting to make sense. It wasn't me. My body wasn't producing iron on its own like they said. These things my mom used, I kept swallowing them by accident as a kid and it was stuck in my body for years. After that, I felt much better. Too fast. It was unfortunate that it took me so long to find out the truth, but... oh well, what are you gonna do, right?
She was already good to begin with, but now she's unstoppable.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, it was a rough couple of weeks for me, but glad everything worked out.
I got the test results back. I'm Mia Hanashi. I'm a member of the Handyman Service Club. So, what's wrong with me, Doc? Your stomach has shrunk. It's 10 times smaller than the average person. What? Lately, something weird was happening to my body, so I went to see a doctor.
Mia Hananashi is the winner of this year's beauty pageant!
This was me last year. Now I look like this. A few months ago, I went on a diet and lost a few pounds, but I was back to being fat again.
Okay, for the school festival this year, they're holding a beauty pageant again. Hananishi, will you be in it?
Every year, the school hosted a beauty pageant and at least one student from each class had to enter.
Hold on.
Then Sato got up.
Look, I don't know how to say this, but maybe she's not in the perfect shape right now to enter.
Hey, stop being rude!
But someone has to say it. I don't want to lose, okay?
I know, but... I'm sorry. This was all my fault. They all wanted to win.
I wonder which class will win this year.
The principal, he gave out a cash prize to the winning class.
We got this, guys. Let's do this.
There was a lot of money on the line, so everyone was eager to win. Honestly, I agree with him.
Yeah, she's fat. I guess you got a point.
Ugh. So they decided to pick someone else. Nobody ever said anything about my weight, so I thought they didn't notice, but... looks like I was wrong.
Alright, I guess we should pick someone else.
But then... I'll do it!
Huh?
I want to enter! Please give me a chance! I know I can win! I didn't want to give up. I felt really upset and I wanted to show them that I could still do this.
Well, if you say so.
I promised them I'd lose the weight in time for the school festival. After that, I got to work right away. But losing weight wasn't easy. I I started exercising every day. I watched my diet. Gotta watch my carbs. I only had a month, so I had no time to waste. It wasn't easy, but I made a promise to everyone, so I had to step it up. A few weeks later, I was starting to lose a lot of weight.
Mia, you're nothing but skin and bone now. You should take it easy.
I got no time. I gotta lose more weight before the festival. But I kept going. I wasn't gonna stop now. But then one day... looks delicious! Gotta love cheat days. It was my cheat day. That day I was allowed to eat anything I wanted. But then... I started throwing up. My stomach shrank. I pushed myself too hard and something was happening to my body. That's right. You were eating too little and your stomach decreased in size. I couldn't believe it. On average, a normal stomach can hold up to 1 liter of water. But in your case, it's 1/10 of that, so that's 100 milliliters. What? 100 milliliters. That was nothing. I couldn't even drink a cup of water without throwing up now. Things got really tough for me after that. I'm full. I used to love food, but I couldn't enjoy them anymore. I got hungry, but I just couldn't eat. And when I tried to force it down, I threw up and felt really sick. I felt terrible. I'm sick. I was suffering from malnutrition. These days, I need an IV bag to get through the day. I can't enter the beauty pageant looking like this. About a month ago, I was really fat, but now I was nothing but skin and bone.
Mia, you okay?
Is Hanashi here? Then Mizuno walked in. She was also entering the pageant. Look at you! She started laughing at me. You really think you can win looking like that? Look at me! You got nothing on me. You don't stand a chance against me. Losing weight isn't enough. Don't you realize that? You gotta have curves, you hear me? Okay. Look at you. You're like a skeleton. Looks like I'll win for sure this year. Thanks, loser. She was right. At this rate, I was gonna lose for sure. I must eat. I gotta eat more. After that, I started eating more. I had to get my weight back. But my stomach was still tiny and I just couldn't hold it down. I really wanted to eat, but I just couldn't do it. Meanwhile, all of my competitors were getting ready to win. It was starting to look hopeless. The pageant was only a week away.
Tadashi, are you gonna be able to win?
I'm trying, okay? I knew I would never win looking like this. but I didn't know what else I could do. There was only one thing I could do. I just gotta eat. Even if I throw up, I just gotta keep eating. And so...
Are you sure about this?
I gotta do this, I gotta! I started eating like crazy. This was the only way. Ah! I kept eating non-stop. If my stomach is too small, I'll just have to eat more and expand it. Pushed myself to the limit. But then...
What was that?
I heard this loud sound. It sounded like something exploded. Ah!
Mia!
Hanashi? I felt this sharp pain in my stomach. I shoved too much food into my stomach and it popped.
Sorry about this. I know you must be busy, Doctor.
Don't worry.
The pain was excruciating. Ah!
What's going on here?
But then... Junichiro Asagiri showed up. He was a famous surgeon. Not sure why he was there, but he took a look at me right away, then...
Now it's your stomach.
What?
She ate too much and it popped.
What?
The insides of her stomach is leaking out. It may lead to pneumonitis or sepsis. Yuhei, call 911 now.
Okay.
Mia!
And so I was rushed to the ER.
We won for sure.
Oh, yeah! There was no way our class could win the pageant now.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
I'm Mizuno. I was the prettiest girl in my class, and I was also good at sport. I had it all, and I was here to win. I've been waiting for this day for months now.
From class 2, we got Mizuno-san. She'll be showing off her dance skills later on.
I was gonna win for sure this year.
After we're done, you'll all cast your votes and we will determine this year's winner.
I'll never win. I look super lame and I've got no special skills.
But we got no choice. Well done, Mizuno.
They sent some other girl to replace her, but it's too late for that. Hananashi was still in the hospital. Apparently her stomach exploded or something. She was in no condition to enter a beauty pageant. Sorry lame girl replaced her at the last minute, but she was nothing to be worried about.
We'll win for sure.
That money is ours.
Okay, class 3, you're up.
Good luck, loser. But then... Sorry I'm late. Huh? Something unexpected happened.
From class 3, we got Mia Hananishi.
What the? A month ago, she was a big fat ass. And a week ago, she was nothing but skin and bone. And now she was supposed to be in the hospital. I was so confused. And she looked amazing.
Mia!
Wow, so pretty! When Dr. Asagiri operated on me, he fixed my stomach as well.
Let's fix your stomach while we're at it. It's looking good so far. You'll be able to eat normally in no time.
My stomach was all better and I'm able to eat again. And somehow I managed to gain my weight back in time for the beauty pageant.
And the winner is... Mia Hananishi! That's 2 years in a row!
Yes!
Ugh!
Amazing! We did it!
Told you I'd win. I was glad I won, but I learned a very valuable lesson. Trying to get in shape is a good thing, but you gotta do it in moderation. Anyway, glad everything worked out. Thanks, Dr. Asagiri. The Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, Miss Grace! I'm Grace. As an underground agent, I had many jobs, and today was working as a child therapist. The wolf in the story is really scary. The wolf eats the old lady. Wolves, huh? You know, I'm actually friends with a wolf. What? It happened more than 20 years ago. I was 5 at the time.
Alright, I got the bigger one!
All right, Dad. I live with my parents and my 5 siblings.
Wolves can get pretty aggressive. Keep a safe distance and aim carefully.
All right, Dad. I was from a very wealthy family. And the elites, they like to hunt for fun. These days, wolves are protected by the law, but back then, people hunted wolves on a daily basis. This one is Clematis. This one is Primula. I wasn't a big fan of hunting. Instead, I picked flowers for fun. I always went out into the forest to pick out pretty flowers. Ah! Then one day, I met him. Who are you? This small wolf crawled out of the bush and I was startled. Oh no. And this poor thing was hurt. Looks like a bullet scraped your leg. I took the baby wolf home with me for treatment. If the neighbors found him out there like this, they'd probably kill him, so. Gray wolf. I checked the encyclopedia and he was a gray wolf. Gray wolves move in packs. They eat livestock and wild animals to survive. But now you're all alone. Just like me. He probably got lost while running away from hunters. I felt bad, but I was really lonely as a child, so I could really relate to him. Gray. Can I call you Gray from now on? Glad you like it. I needed a name, so I decided to call him Gray.
We, the Lavrace family, stand as a proud lineage of nobility. Lavrace means Knight of Love.
As a member of this family, we expect a lot from all of you. I'm so proud to be a Lavrace dad. My dad died before I was born. After that, Mom got married to this rich guy and now I was a member of the Lavrace family.
Grace, are you done with cleaning the attic?
Not yet. But my stepdad, he didn't like me very much. You're so useless, Grace. And my mom, she never defended me once.
I was all alone. But right now, I got more important things to worry about. I gotta tell them about Gray. I had to tell them about Gray and get permission to keep him here. I couldn't hide him forever, so I thought I might as well ask. But then...
So, how's the wolf steak?
So good, Dad! We were having wolf steak for dinner that night. I had no idea. My father hunted wolves for fun, so if he finds out about Gray... I got scared, so I decided to keep quiet about Gray for now. Gray, where are you? I brought you some food. After that, I took him to the forest and started looking after him in the wilderness.
There you are! No need to rush. There's plenty more.
He was getting bigger by the day. Well, I'm off, Mom. See ya. Have fun, guys.
I'll see you later.
They're going to another party?
A lot of rich people live in the area, and they were always going to these fancy parties. I never got to go with them, though.
I wonder what it's like.
I always wanted to go to these parties, but...
Grace, where are you? I'm here. Clean my room while I'm gone. Okay.
They never invited me to go with them. My stepfather hated me, and he always made me do grunt work around the house. Here, get to work.
Mom.
And my mom didn't care about me either. I didn't have a friend in the world.
Come on, Gray.
But then Gray came along, and for the first time ever, I had a friend.
Your leg is all better.
A month later, his leg was all better. He was able to run around again. But then one day...
Huh?
When I went to feed Gray, I saw my dad and my brother in the forest.
What are you doing here?
Huh?
My father was pointing a gun at Gray. Grace, what brings you out here? They were out hunting and they found Grace. Come on, Dad, I want wolf steak for dinner.
All right.
I had to act fast.
Gray, run!
Huh?
What are you doing?
I jumped forward and grabbed the gun.
Go! Run now!
Great, stop!
Dad!
Ugh, we lost him.
Grace ran off and I never got to see him again.
Do you realize what you've done?
5 years later, I ran away from home. It was snowing that night and it was freezing out.
Hey! What are you doing?
I snuck into my sister's room to try on her dress and she caught me. I just wanted to try it on. Then she called her dad and he gave me a choice.
I can whip you or you leave the house forever.
For the last 5 years, I did my best to get them to accept me. I cleaned for them. I cooked for them. I did everything I could. But they didn't care. I didn't mean anything to them.
Mom?
And my mom, she didn't even try to stop him.
I just got this dress!
so I decided to leave. I should have done this a long time ago, I thought to myself, as I walked through the snow.
Arthur, where are you going?
To hunt. There was a storm approaching. I was only wearing a dress, so it was getting cold. So cold. Then... I slipped and fell down a cliff. I can't move! I hit the ground hard and my leg was broken. I couldn't move, so I laid there for hours in the blizzard. So cold! I was starting to feel dizzy. I was getting symptoms of hypothermia. I'm done for. But it's better than living in that house. Everything started turning black and I was ready to give it all up. But then... What the... I woke up a few hours later and... this big animal of some kind. It was carrying me on its back. A wolf? I took a look around and it was this big wolf. Then I noticed this scar on its leg. Gray? Is that you, Gray? Wolves usually have a lifespan of 8 years, give or take. So Gray was 5 years old now and he was all grown up. Oh, Gray. It's so good to see you. I missed you. He came back to help me. I came this close to dying, but he saved my life. But then, something happened. We heard a gunshot echo through the forest. Ugh, damn it! Arthur? It was Arthur, my stepbrother. What was he doing out here? And he had a gun. Why are you here? I always wanted to hunt bigger animals. This should be fun. Huh? Then he aimed his gun towards us. Stop! Get away from me! I jumped towards him and grabbed the gun. I said let go! You're not even part of the family now. You'll end up dead sooner or later. Just give it up! Stop getting in my way! No! Ah! Gray? Then Gray leapt towards him and bit his arm. Ouch, I'm bleeding, you filthy animal! Then he stood in front of me as if he was trying to protect me. Gray! I started crying. For the first time in my life, I didn't feel alone. I had a friend who was willing to do anything to protect me. But then...
You little... What are you doing to my son?
Hang on, My stepfather showed up. Dad, they attacked me!
Is that so? You tried to hurt my son? You filthy peasant! How dare you try to hurt my son!
He was furious. He thought we attacked his beloved son.
Run.
Huh? Gray, did he just talk to me? He just told me to run. Gray, no! You gotta come with me! Gray! Then he jumped towards them. Ah! He was trying to save me. He risked his life to save mine. I'm so sorry, Gray! I had no choice but to run. Many years later, I went back to my hometown and I took care of everything. I was no longer that helpless little girl. Wolves help humans all the time, you know? In folklores and stuff, wolves are usually the bad guys, but in real life, they're very kind. I see. So what happened to Gray after that? I don't know. I never got to see him again, but I never forgot about him once. I thought of him every day. Come on, your mom is waiting. Okay. Back then, he was the only friend that I had, and I'll probably never get to see him again, but he will always have a place in my heart.
Shoes means a lot for many girls.
They look great on you, honey.
There's nothing like going out on a walk on a sunny day with your brand new shoes. But, I'm Mia Hananashi. I'm a member of the Handyman Service Club. This one time when I was a kid, I had to walk around the city for days without shoes, and it was very unpleasant.
Dude, check it out! It's the Gas Max 95! Okay, guys, line up! Get your tickets over here!
Take a look.
We're here at Guts Kicks, a source shoe in the city. Today's a special sneaker. It's going on sale, and people are already starting to line up to get their hands on them. Excuse me?
Yeah?
You sell shoes here, right?
Yeah?
Look, these are all I got right now, but these marbles mean a lot to me, and can I pay you with these? But then...
Get out of here, kid! We've been here since like 4 in the morning! Come on, get lost!
It was hopeless. I was out here all alone without any shoes, and it was almost a week now. So hungry. I didn't have any money. I looked for leftovers in the trash can and drank water from the water fountains at the park. It was hard, but going home wasn't an option for me. But on the ground, there were small rocks and pieces of glass everywhere. The back of my feet were torn apart. I can't go on. I really needed some shoes. But nobody was even trying to help me.
Here you go, good as new.
Thank you, dear.
I'm Yasushi Takanaka. I run a small shoe store in town. My parents had their own shoe store when I was a kid, so I've been in the business for quite a while now. Then when I was in my 20s, I decided to start my own store. I started designing my own shoes. We did everything right here, and it took time, but it was well worth the effort. There was always a long line in front of my store.
Oh dear, how am I gonna get out?
Not this again. But they weren't here for my shoes. This new shoe store opened right next to us, and it was a regular shoe store, but sometimes they sold limited edition sneakers, and every time they did that, people from all over the city came to buy them. Excuse me, please move, this is private property.
Please move to the side.
Thanks, dear.
The place next door was always packed, unlike my place.
What's this place? They sell shoes here too? What a dump!
Stupid kids. Young people weren't interested in my products. Custom-made shoes weren't that popular among today's youths.
Ugh, it hurts!
Oh dear.
I lived with my wife, Michio, and my son, who was in first grade. You'll be okay, son. We're right here. We got you. 2 years ago, our son was diagnosed with a heart illness. Treatment wasn't cheap, so I had to sell more shoes to make more money. I didn't get a single customer. Business has been really slow, and I realized it was time for a change. I decided to close shop. So we put all the items on sale, but they're almost half the price now, but still, we haven't got a single customer. I guess I don't have what it takes.
Hey now, don't talk like that. You're very talented, you know that.
Excuse me?
Then one day... hello, welcome. I finally got a customer. Or so I thought. What the? It was just a girl and her clothes were really dirty. And she had no shoes.
Is she okay?
Can I help you? You looking for your parents or something? I thought she was a lost child or something at first.
Will you sell me some shoes? I can give you these.
What?
I was out in the city looking for food and I saw this other shoe store, so I decided to go in. My feet were bleeding and I was desperate to get some shoes. But I was scared. I was pretty sure the store owner would yell at me and kick me out of the store just like everyone else. Then the owner said,
Sorry, I can't sell you these shoes.
I knew it.
But I can make one for you if you want.
Huh? I wasn't expecting that.
These shoes are way too big for you, so I'll make you one from scratch.
What? You mean it?
Yeah.
So I gave him my marbles.
All right then.
After that, he started taking measurements.
In order to make good shoes, you gotta learn everything you can about the person's foot.
I see.
The size, the height, the shape of the arch. Next, we think of the design. How about sneakers? Look here. What's your favorite color?
Hold on. Are you sure about this? I was skeptical. Why was he doing this for me?
It's fine, dear. He loves making shoes. We're closing shop soon anyway, so...
Oh, I see. Then the man got to work right away. This is so good!
Slow down, dear. I don't want you choking on it.
My wife took her to the back and made some food for her while they waited for me.
You must have been really hungry.
Yeah. Hey, who's that?
That's Shingo, our son, but he's very sick. The doctor says he's running out of time.
Oh no.
Making shoes. It was a passion of mine. I loved everything about it, and it helped me take my mind off of things. A few hours later.
Wow, amazing! So cute!
I know, right? Try it on! I was done with her shoes. It looked pretty good.
It's a perfect fit! I love it!
Her name was Mia. Mia loved the shoes I made for her. Good to hear.
They look great on you, dear.
Wow!
So, tell us.
Huh?
I wasn't sure if I should ask, but I couldn't help it. What happened to you? Where are your parents? Why were you out there all by yourself without shoes? She was just a kid and something was up, so I couldn't just let her out back in the streets.
Well,
She started to frown, then she went quiet. What is it? I don't know what it was, but it looked serious. I was just thinking maybe we can help and... But then...
it hurts!
Shingo!
Shingo! My son was feeling sick again.
Why is this happening to him? He's only 6!
We gave him his meds, but he was still in pain, so... We took him to the hospital. It wasn't life-threatening, but we were still worried. We just wanted him to be okay. It's going to be all right.
Thank you so much. Hang in there, I'll be back.
Then Mia left without saying goodbye. A week later. I guess this is it. After 12 years, my shop was closed for business. In the last few days, we got a few customers, but it wasn't much. I couldn't believe my store was gone now.
Look! They went out of business! Pathetic!
Ugh. They were the guys from the sneaker store next door. Who orders custom-made shoes these days? It was bound to happen.
Maybe the owner can work for us now.
Ugh.
There.
Then, to make things even worse, the doctor, he said our child was running out of time. We were crushed. Damn it! Why did it all go wrong?
Honey.
I just wanted to make good shoes! I didn't know what to think anymore. Ah! My store was gone now, and my son was in trouble. But then... What the? This fancy car pulled up in front of the store.
Hey!
No, it's you. It was Mia. She disappeared without saying anything, so we were worried. This guy in a suit was standing next to her. I think he was her father.
It was 10 years ago, but I still remember it like it was yesterday. I took my dad to the shoe store.
What happened to that place?
You'll see.
Huh?
Welcome, Mia.
Hey, dear.
Wait, is this the place?
Yep. Yasushi-san was back in business. I got in a huge fight with my dad and I ran away from home without even wearing shoes.
What?
He forgot my birthday. I was so mad at him.
We looked for her everywhere, but we couldn't find her and we were worried sick. But then, Mia, she came home to us.
Dad, please, I need you to help someone.
Huh? Then she told me about you guys. Wow! Then, thank you for saving my daughter.
After that, my dad decided to invest in his business.
Are you sure? Yes.
And I could use a new pair myself. I see. So Mia's dad saved the store.
Yup. Then he started telling his friends about it, and business has been really good. We're booked for months now. And it's all thanks to them.
Wait. Your son, where's he at?
Oh, our son, well,
Wait, no.
he went abroad.
Huh?
His son was planning to take over the store someday. But he was in Germany right now, trying to become a shoes craftsman.
I miss him.
I see. Oh, you scared me for a second.
Dad paid for his treatment too. He's all better now.
10 years ago, I never thought things would turn out like this, but I guess you never know what life throws at you. When I saw Mia, I was only trying to help, but I never thought she'd end up saving my family and my business like this. Things have changed a lot in the last 10 years, but some things remain unchanged.
Will you make me a bear tool?
Sure thing.
Hey, stop it! He's a busy man, you know?
Like my passion towards making a great pair of shoes. Anyway, it was a rough couple of years for us, but glad everything worked out.
What the? One day when I got to school, I heard someone screaming in the classroom. Go, Cascade, go! What the? I'm Rentaro Kamiya. I opened the door and I had no idea what was going on. There was this big crow in there and it was flying everywhere. Ah! Corona, make it stop! At first I thought it was a wild crow, but turns out it was Karada's pet crow. Koki, it's coming your way! Dude, what are you doing? Stop this! You can't bring your crow to school! Huh? What's the big deal? I just wanted to show him what school was like. That's Gosuke Kuroda. He was a troublemaker, but I never thought he'd do something like this. Ah! Get that thing out of here! The classroom was a mess now. Dan. Oh, I got this. Oh, catch it! Koki. That class president stepped up for us. Koki. Koki and Kuroda never got along. They hated each other. This should be fun. Dan. Gosuke, go for his eyes! What? He ordered his crow to go for his eyes. Ah, stop! Koki! Dan. Ah! The crow struck his right eye with its sharp beak. Ah, me eye! Well done, Gosuke. Ah, you little... Dan. Wait, is that... Something fell to the ground. It was Koki's eyeball. Uh-oh. Me eye! The crow poked out his eyeball. Dan. Ah! The crow grabbed the eyeball with its beak. Then it flew away. Gosuke? Give it back! Give it back here! Koki! Call 911 now! Kuroda, you little shit! Hey now, I didn't do anything! The next day, Koki showed up with an eye patch. He could no longer see out of his right eye because, well, it was gone. Look, that bird flew in out of nowhere! I had nothing to do with any of this. Meanwhile, Kuroda was at the teacher's office, explaining his side of the story. He was claiming that he knew nothing about any of this. He didn't get into any trouble over this. There was no way to prove that the crow was his. And he didn't even apologize to Koki.
So it wasn't his pet after all?
It was his for sure. He's lying. That boy listened to everything he said.
I'm Gosuke Kuroda. You're the best, Gosuke. This is Gosuke, my pet crow.
He was the best.
I first met him about a year ago. One day on my way home from school, I found this chick on the side of the street. Is that a crow? It was a baby crow. I've never seen one of these before. And he was hurt. I'll call you Gosuke. I decided to take him home with me and looked after him. I even gave him a name. A few months later, he was like family to me now. Good job, Gosuke! Crows are very smart. They're almost as smart as a human being in elementary school. And just like me, he was a troublemaker. We did all kinds of things together that mess with people. You're the best, Gosuke! He was my best friend, my partner in crime. But man, I didn't think he'd poke out his eyes. You better take it easy from now on. Then somebody rang the doorbell.
Hey.
This isn't good now, is it? It was Koki. He showed up at my doorstep.
So it was your pet after all?
Well, kind of. We became close after the incident, and he started living with me yesterday.
I'll see.
What are you doing here? Then.
I want my eyeball back.
Huh?
He still got it, right?
He was here to get his eyeball back. But, no can do.
Huh?
It's called hoarding. When birds find food, they store it somewhere safe so they can eat it later. And they usually eat the raw meat first.
What?
You heard me. He probably ate it already. And even if you get it back, what are you gonna do? It's not like you're gonna get your eyesight back. Go home, don't come back now. That felt good. After that, I ate dinner and took a nice long bath. I headed back to my room to feed Gosuke, but... Huh? When I walked into my room... Gosuke? The window was open. And Gosuke was gone. His feathers were scattered all over the floor. Gosuke! I ran outside and started looking for Gosuke. Not sure what happened, but... had to find him ASAP. But I couldn't find him. Okay, next page. Kasuke. The next day, I was out of it. I couldn't stop thinking about Kasuke.
Sorry I'm late.
Koki? Then Koki walked in the middle of class. He had something in his hand. Kasuke! It was Kasuke. It was you, wasn't it? You stuck into my room and let him out.
I want my eyeball back. If not, you're gonna regret it.
Stop! Don't hurt him!
Bring me my eyeball and you can have this bird back. If you don't, you'll never get to see this bird again.
Koki, stop! This isn't like you.
Shut up! I lost my eyeball, stay out of this!
Koki was furious. He wasn't gonna stop until he got his eye back.
Bring me my eyeball, then we'll talk!
Kasuke! Then he walked away. He took Kasuke hostage. I can't find it anywhere! I started looking, but it wasn't looking good. I couldn't find Koki's eye anywhere. What am I gonna do? The next day. Huh? When I arrived at my classroom, I heard people laughing inside the room.
Huh? Eat up, I made plenty!
What? What was going on? They were throwing some kind of party. They were eating chicken, but the meat is too odd.
Yeah, and it smells.
Really? I don't mind, it's good. Yeah, I agree, this is good. Wait, what the? What are you guys eating? Something was up. Kuroda is here.
You're late, man.
Stop eating! Answer my question now! Then,
You really want to know? I think you already know the answer.
Kasuke. It was Kasuke. They were eating Kasuke.
No worries, I'll save some just for you.
Uh-huh. Then they grabbed me from behind. Let me go!
Come on, try it.
Kasuke! Kasuke! All the memories I had with him, it all started coming back to me.
Smells good, right? Come on, try it.
Then I brought the meat closer to my mouth. Stop! No!
Eat it. Come on, Kuroda, it's not that bad.
Yeah, try it! You assholes! And nobody even tried to stop him. They must have lost their minds or something. I always cause trouble for everyone, so maybe this was their way of getting back at me.
Open your mouth, Kuroda. If you eat this, I'll forgive you.
I was scared. I had no choice but to take a bite.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, I've never had a crow before, but it just tasted like chicken. But then, Kasuke! Kasuke came out of nowhere.
Wait, what the? I thought he was dead.
Nope. We got the chicken from the deli. What? I wasn't expecting this. But wait, I thought you were mad at me, Koki.
Not really. My eye is fine, so,
What? His eyes were fine, and I was confused.
The thing is, my right eye was a prosthetic eye to begin with. I never told anyone, but,
What? I had no idea. Koki had this condition, and he had a prosthetic eye. It was such a relief.
I asked Kasuke to show me his hiding spot, and I found me right eye. But she always causing trouble, so we thought this might be a good opportunity to teach you a lesson.
I see. Oh, thank goodness.
Hope you learned your lesson, Kuroda.
It was just a prank. They were just wanting to teach me a lesson. But then... Wait for me, Kasuke!
He's a board. He'll be happier with the other boards.
Yeah, man, let him go.
While Koki was looking after him, Kasuke fell in his female crawl and they really hit it off.
Kasuke!
After that, Kuroda cleaned up his act. Thank goodness.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Come back again for more, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.